Hi everybody, this is Merulu and welcome back to Let's Play Sakura Shrine Girls. We're on part 5. What did we do last time? We had Kaio. She got soaked by the other chick that I can't pronounce the name of, and I believe I keep mispronouncing her name of. Anyway, Kaio's my girl. I like Kaio, and I'm trying to stick up for Kaio, and if there's a this chick or that chick ending, I want Kaio's ending because she's my girl that I like. So I'm kind of trying to swing it towards her. I don't know what the endings of this game are like. Sometimes with these games, it's like you can end up with both of them, you can end up with none of them, or one or the other. I don't know. So with that said, let's go. So we're deciding what to do with the other chick, the white-haired chick who just dumped water on Kaio. Alas, I do not see her now, so she will probably not turn up for some time. Well, Kaio says that I should not worry about it, but I don't like seeing them fight like this. When class is over, I'm going to go look for her. Kaio excused herself, going somewhere else. Who knows what she's up to? She seems to be fine considering what happened. I have owned a few pet cats in the past, not a single one of them like water at all. But my main concern at the moment is where Nayoko is hiding. Nayoko. I'm sure that she was wearing her uniform, so she obviously intended to come to class today. So why would she hide away and dump that bucket of water on Kaio if that was her intention? Honestly, this conflict between the both of them is just silly. Hello, Toru. My teacher passes behind me. Are you settling in okay? That wasn't a are you settling in okay? There, that's my more teacher voice. My more British, old English, teacher voice. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I've seen those two troublemakers hanging around you a lot. She lets out a heavy sigh. Ever since they came here, they've been doing ridiculous things to each other. I'm not going to mention the bucket incident from this morning. Oh, I'm not going to okay. If anything else happens, please let me know. No problem. Alright, see you in class. She heads off then. It sounds like incidents like these are just the norm with the two of them involved. Hey, Toru! I look around. Nayoko? Where are you? I'm feeling a strange atmosphere again. Take a right just down the hall. You'll find me here. I can't determine where her whisperings are coming from. It's almost like it's inside my head. Hesitantly, I begin to follow her instructions. Look to your right. Sure enough, I do. A white tail is sticking out from behind of one of the doors. Come in here. She beckons at me with her tail. Quietly, I open the door. I step into what appears to be the cooking practice rooms. Nayoko is setting up at one of the benches. So this is where you were hiding. Yep, there will be no one else using this room for the entire day, so I can safely wait things out. I just shake my head. Why did you do that, Nayoko? That was completely unnecessary. She's always so full of herself. Duty this, duty that. Does she honestly think that I'm not aware of how important this job is? I came here because I care too. You were listening to us the whole time, were you? That's right. Never underestimate a cat's hearing. Even if it bothered you that much, I think that what you did was going too far. You don't get it, Toru. People like her need to be taken down a peg. She doesn't even care that much. She'll just pretend later like nothing ever happened. Like, that's what I don't like about her. I like to think I'm patient enough, but I honestly don't like this at all. You should apologize to her. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't you think that you should say sorry? I understand that both of you have a long-running feud, but you aren't in the beyond anymore. Nayoko grows quiet. It's just not that simple, Toru. I know that it's easy from an outsider's perspective, but for us, we just can't do it so simply. Why? You obviously don't hate each other, but if you agreed to come here as a pair, didn't you? That's true. Well, Face it, even if you don't like her, you're going to be spending a lot of time as neighbors in those 2 shrines. I suppose it's not really my place to say anything, but just think about it, okay? That's all I would like to ask of you. Nayoko seems to be thinking it over. Her tail wags from side to side, ears folding back. A deep, deep frown forms on her face. Honestly, I think all of this nonsense is ridiculous. It may seem like I'm taking Kaio's side in all of this, but I don't think either of them are being particularly fair to each other.
Well, maybe just this one time. I can say sorry to her. Just give me some time, though. That's some progress, at least.
Oh, I keep forgetting, when to not speak. That's some progress, at least. Kaio said that I don't have to involve myself with this, but it simply doesn't sit right with me. Thank you for listening to me.
It's funny, Toru. Something about your voice.
She gets off the kitchen bench and stands up. Quietly, she draws closer to me. Her vivid blue eyes stare into mine.
There's something special in your eyes.
Do you really think so? I wish she wouldn't stand so close to me. Her face, everything about her is just so otherworldly. Yet it's beautiful in a way that I cannot fully understand.
I don't think so.
Her hand reaches towards my face and gently strokes my cheek.
Most people here have no spark in their eyes. They've grown dull and cynical. But you, Toru, there's something inside of you. It's hard to explain. I remember seeing something similar in in your grandfather's eyes. Do all of the men of your family have this?
I really don't know. It's not something I've noticed before.
Well, whatever it is, it shines very brightly in your soul.
My soul?
Well, of course you have a soul, silly. Did you think that souls didn't exist or something?
I haven't really thought about that, no.
Remember, I used to be a cynic and I never believed in things...
Oh. Wrong voice! Remember that I used to be a cynic and I never believed in things like that before.
Why would you deny the existence of a soul, of all things? Wouldn't that be a very sad way to live? To just think that when you reach the end of your life, you simply cease to exist? That would make me very sad.
Now that she brings it up, thinking like that is kind of depressing.
Well, it's best not to think about things like that, isn't it?
Wait a moment. Did the atmosphere in here change?
Huh?
She looks around here. The colors of the room have become more vivid.
You're picking up on it so easily now. There are movements where the worlds overlap, and it's in that gap that spirits manifest themselves.
Why do I feel so at peace?
Because you're in tune with the heartbeat of 2 worlds. Peace of mind comes from understanding, doesn't it? The more you begin to notice and to understand, the more at peace you will be. I'm only repeating what I was told back in the beyond, but I was told that human beings crave peace of mind.
Carve pieces of mind.
And they desire understanding above all else. But
she looks around the room.
There should be some spirits hiding in here somewhere. This might be a good opportunity for you to practice.
You mean talking with them?
Exactly.
Just stand there. I just stand there awkwardly. What am I supposed to do then? Just say whatever?
Just say anything. Get their attention. Make sure you concentrate first, though. The more you focus, the more clearly you will be able to hear your voice.
Well, it's worth a shot, I guess. Hey, is there anyone in here? I notice that the atmosphere grows strangely quiet. Is someone listening? I swear that I hear someone whisper to me. Hold on, I can't quite understand you. I strain my ears trying to understand what they are saying. I can't hear them.
But they seem to be able to hear you. That's very good, Toru.
It's not enough if we can't carry a conversation, though.
You're only just learning how to use your talents. You can't scold yourself for not succeeding first right away.
I heard something rattling underneath the bench. What's that? It starts rattling again.
Oh, it seems like there's a spirit hiding in here. It must be a bit shy. Come on, guys.
She opens the cupboard. Assortment of different condiments and foodstuff are stored there.
Now, where would you be hiding?
She begins to pull things out of the cupboard.
No, you aren't here. And you're not here either. Where could you be?
She pulls out some sort of tube.
What's this supposed to be?
She looks it up and down.
Toru, do you know what it is?
She begins squeezing it. Wait! Don't squeeze it like that!
Huh? Why not?
It's then that the top of the tube bursts from pressure. Ayako kake! Curvy patissier. I seem to recall other Nico games with this kind of fetish. As the seal bursts off, thick strands of white creamy fluid spray out to the top of the tube. Since she was holding it right in front of her face, it sprays all over her. Unable to understand what is happening, Yoko's shock just makes her squeeze the bottle even harder.
What is this thing doing, Toru? I don't know how to make it stop.
Put it down. She isn't listening to me, however. Large globs of it continue to shoot out of its tip, making Nayoko's face a sticky white mess.
What is this stuff, Toru? It smells strange.
Stand still. She should have squeezed everything out of the bottle by now, but it isn't stopping. More and more of it pours out. There's no way a single tube of mayonnaise could hold that much. Oh, it's the pervy things in life that make me happy. A bit of it gets into Nayoko's mouth. It's sweet. What's with the odd taste? Well, better get used to it, lady. Small trails of mayonnaise hang from the sides of her lips. She actually closes her mouth and swallows some of it. There's a spirit inside this thing. It's doing this on purpose. Make it stop. She tries to put the tube down on the bench, but the tube begins to move by itself like a cannon, continuing to fire more and more mayonnaise around the room. I swear that I can hear a giggle too. Nayoko pants heavily, unable to protect herself from the tube's exploding contents. It's everywhere, Toru! There's so much of it! It won't stop coming out! She's not wrong. The tube continues to squirt out more and more mayonnaise all over her face, leaving her a sticky mess. It looks so inappropriate. I have to do something about this. Alright, whatever spirit is hiding in that tube, you're going to stop this right now. The mayonnaise barrage stops for a moment. I hear something like a in the room. Look at the mess you've made. You've gone way too far with this joke, so you better stop it right now, or I'm going to make you stop. I have no idea how I'm going to do that, though. I swear I hear someone whisper, "Fine." Before long, the tube deflates and all its contents completely squeezed out of it. Nayoko looks just away from me, not letting me see her messy face.
Don't look. I need to get myself cleaned up now. Just don't look, okay?
That's fine. Well, I had better get this mess sorted out before anyone else sees it. What a day that was. Both Kaio and Nayoko has been bullied by disembodied spirits all around the school now. Why are they getting targeted? Hey, Toru! Thinking about those two stray cats again, are you? Yeah, whenever I'm around them, spirits seem to start acting up. That's because they're the new kids on the block. They're going to be two guardian spirits of the two gates. That means they're going to govern all of the spirits in the surrounding lands, too. So as you can understand, some spirits don't take too kindly to them. It's been rather wild around here since it's been a few years without proper guardians. Until the Ascension Festival happens, you're going to be dealing with things like that a lot. Another reason you're around, you know. So I'm like a spiritual bodyguard for them? A bit like that, yeah. That's pretty much how it's always been in our family. So did you have two spirits that you had to help too? Yeah, it's been a while, though. Haven't heard from them in years. I'm not that worried, though. I'm gonna end up in the beyond sooner or later as well. We can catch up then. Sorry, Grandpa. I didn't mean to pry. It just sort of slipped out. Honestly, Toru. He rustles my hair with his one hand. You don't get to my age without having a bit of old mongrel in you. A few words aren't gonna kill me. I'm just happy that we can talk about these things now. Yeah, that's right. Whenever we talk now, we can carry conversation with me about spirits. Before, I just nodded and agreed, never actually paying attention to what he was saying. I'm glad you're around and to tell me about all these things. I don't know if I would have been able to handle this by myself. That's what family's for, isn't it? He puts a hand on my shoulder. Well, we're there for each other when we're sailing through troubled waters. Now hurry up and get some dinner into you. If we keep talking about sappy things all day, you're just gonna make yourself sad. The past isn't as important as the here and now, got it? Yeah, I completely agree. So what's for dinner tonight? I've decided that I'm gonna try out cooking curry tonight. I've heard that curry helps staves off Alzheimer's disease. What sort of curry are you thinking of tonight? Not really sure yet. What about steak curry with plenty of chili? Not too hot, though. I can't really handle spicy food. Yeah, neither can I. Yeah. Come on, Toru. If we get you eating curry now, imagine how sharp your mind will be when you get to my age. That's when we hear someone knocking at the door. Oh, now, who could that be? I head over and open it wide. Kayo! Greetings, Toru. She bows before me. May I please come in? Nayoko steps in without a care in the world. She sniffs the air. Is that curry powder I smell? Oh, I want a big bowl. Please restrain yourself. We are guests in the Akita household. As much, we have to conduct ourselves in a dignified manner. If these two are here, they must have made up somehow. That's a small step in the right direction, at least. Cut loose if you'd like, just a little more respect, please. I'm thinking if I say cut loose, that would be like her, and a little bit more respect would be like her. And since I like her, I'm gonna say just a little bit more respect, please. And with that decision, we have actually reached the end of this episode. So I'm going to say thanks for watching, and we did have a little bit of an adventure there with a mayonnaise can, which was lots of fun. So we will see you in part 6, I guess this will be coming up. So thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my channel for other videos I've done, and feel free to leave any comments down below, and I will be sure to reply to them. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!